Anthonites, let's talk. Look, this is the third or fourth time I've tried recording this video, and it always keeps coming out a little bit rambly. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to I'm gonna try to de-ramblify this as best I can. Watched a video from a creator who shall remain nameless the other day. Let's call him Bob, because Bob's a fine name, right? Bob claims to have a fear of success. That may be partially true. However, before I say anything else, I need to go ahead and say that I have a lot of respect for Bob. Bob is mad talented. He has the gift of gab. He can talk and talk and talk, and he doesn't always need a script. In fact, he's one of those guys who he speaks better than he writes. I have a lot of respect for that kind of person, especially finding a medium like YouTube here where that can work on your benefit. But that alone will not always carry you. Sometimes you have to have a plan, you have to have a strategy, you have to set benchmarks of success for yourself, you have to manage yourself. Now, what Bob talks about in his video is a fear of success. And after hearing him talk about it, I see it as a lack of management. Self-management, time management, project management. No, I don't mean to call Bob out. Bob, if you realize that this video is about you, hit me up in the PMs, the DMs. Let's talk about this, but let's not turn this into some drama alert stuff. Anyway, so Bob said that he had been a manager at many jobs in his life, or multiple. I don't want to make it sound like he's had a billion jobs or anything, but he says that he usually ends up in some form of managerial position at whatever job he takes. And that's great. I'm actually in that boat myself. That's awesome. However, there are different types of managers that are suited for different types of roles. There are managers who can take a given set of guidelines and execute those. Those are like your battalion leaders, to give this a military not battalion. No, squad leaders. And they are great at basically receiving orders, executing those orders. And executing those orders through other people. Then you've got, in a hierarchical sense, in a larger organization, you've got someone who makes the hard decisions, sets goals, implements new things, and also makes sure that everyone stays on task to whatever degree they need to. Now, this is usually a little bit more rare, especially in things like food service, and this is when you get to like full store manager up into regional manager of most places. This is going to require you to hold the people below you and yourself, oftentimes, up to certain standards and make sure certain goals are met. And also setting those goals, deciding what those goals should be. And this is really more or less where a lot of YouTubers sit. They're able to do this level of things. However, to be successful on YouTube, you have to take that up a few more notches. You not only have to manage your business, you have to manage your brand, you have to manage yourself, you have to manage your product, which is usually videos and or other social media stuffs. You have to manage your community. You have to manage multiple social media accounts. You have to manage your time against all of these things. And if you can't do all that, and if you have the opportunity, at that point you need to make hiring decisions. So, my point here is that after hearing Bob out, Bob has a lack of this type of management capabilities. Because in his video, he says that he needs somewhat of a YouTube mom. And this YouTube mom in his video would do things like, making sure that he finished his Last of Us Let's Play, or that he recorded 2 vlogs this week, or that he... Basically, what he needs is he needs a project manager to ensure that projects are delivered and delivered in a timely way. Now, I am just as guilty at procrastinating as just about anybody else. I've been known to do it, and I do it too often. However, I'm really good at compartmentalizing that procrastination. When it comes to work, work comes first. Work doesn't really get procrastinated on. When it comes to this YouTube channel, my play, my whatever, yeah, this stuff gets let go a lot. Because I have grown to the point where I know what I can let slip and what I cannot. So, Bob, I would tell you this. Use your talents. Use your abilities. And then if there's something you can't do, there is no shame in reaching out and finding that person. If you think that you need a YouTube mom, maybe you can bring on a partner of some sort, a social media manager who maybe is a fan or a follower of yours who you've known for a while and you trust. And this person can help you manage not only that other thing, but the things that you can't. Help keep a calendar for you. Help keep these things. Because what you describe as a fear of success, I can't really see past a lack of management. And maybe that makes me a really cold-hearted person, but I've always seen YouTube channels as an exercise in management. As I said before, there's just so much to manage. And God, don't get me started on the taxes. If you've ever made any sizable amount of money here on YouTube, you know this shit is nuts. Especially U.S. tax code, and with all the things you can and can't write off, and don't even get me started. My point here, what I'm getting to is, if you find yourself stumbling on YouTube, no matter what excuse you want to give, no matter how you want to blame something a bit more existential, like a fear of success, look to see if there's something you can do to manage things. Maybe simply by setting your metric of success, maybe that'll take the stress off and allow you to worry about that later. Personally, my threshold for success is somewhere around 10,000 subscribers. If a channel that I am helping has not reached 10,000 subscribers, or a channel that I'm working on and creating, then I don't deem it a success. Like this channel. This channel, just my little sandbox, just the thing I do sometimes. Anyways, Bob, I hope that this video is helpful for you. Everybody else, I hope that this video has been helpful for you. I hope that I didn't put things behind too thick of a curtain so that you can still grasp what I'm trying to say. I hope that this video's not going to be seen as a thinly veiled attempt at some YouTube drama crap. I don't know. Anyways, till next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all those things that make me love my job. Also, be awesome to yourself and amazing to each other. Bye, guys.